maglalaro tayo ng luksong bakla.
I really enjoyed our date.
I enjoyed it. Parang galit ka naman na ang dami kong kinausap.
I don't want them to go through what I have to go through for years now. You are my spark.
It's a mutual sparks.
Are you ready to find your spark?
We have a letter from Mother Sparker.
Wow.
Good morning, campers! Ngayon, ang huling araw nyo sa Sparks Camp. Sigurado na ba kayo kung sino ang bibigyan nyo ng spark? O kailangan nyo pa ng oras para makapag-decide? So, I'm giving you one last chance to talk to the campers you felt a spark with before our final sparks reveal.
Okay.
Love, Mother Sparker.
Okay. Last chance chats with everyone.
I can finally talk to more people I haven't really talked to.
Nag-start yung mga boys and I to cook food while the others were dating.
Let's say I let you call me, baby. Let's say I let you hold.
Sa mamangga, akyat ako ng puno.
Let's say
Ngayon na ba? Lumamay pa ako. Saan daw yung... There. Okay. Obviously, I chose Carl kasi since last day na rin and we never really got to have a date. Right when I entered the camp, like I must say na parang you're really gorgeous. And you're like, thank you, my type to the T. Oh. And like, I felt bad kasi we keep like teasing you about your age and stuff like that. It's okay. But tas when you said na parang you were like a words of affirmation guy, I was just parang medyo, I just felt bad na you might be offended. No. And I just want to say that there's nothing to be insecure of, especially when you said na you have a lot of insecurities.
Yeah. I feel like since day one, we sort of had a connection. And I think this was like the closest thing we'll get to like one-on-one. Hi.
Mind if I move you, Dan?
Of course. Oh. You guys enjoy.
Hi.
When it came to Carl, I felt super comfortable going to talk to him.
I wanted to chat with you because, I don't know, I was really not expecting our date for me to enjoy it.
Yeah.
I was serious when I said na I had to hold myself back because I was really excited. Everything we talked about, all of our interests, or even your interests that I find interesting.
Yes.
So I just wanted to let you know.
It was nice to have an opportunity to talk to him also.
Over the last activities, I really bonded with him and he really makes me feel comfortable.
Okay naman yung chika niyo. Okay naman. Happy ka daw? Parang hindi naman, Bing.
Kayo muna maglaro.
At first, I was taken aback.
Bakit?
Kasi I told you nga na it wasn't the spark na I thought I would get. Kasi yun nga, yung what I got from you was you already had assumptions about me. And medyo dumagdag ngayon, parang sabi mo, never trust Gemini. So parang, I asked you.
When I said that, like it wasn't my intention. Like I was trying to figure out how to bond.
That's what made me interested in you.
That's
The way we were talking then today was much more calm compared to last night. I just want to ask, is there any form of interest in you to me?
to you? For sure, for sure.
He said that he was also interested in me. Kaya that made me feel really nice.
I got to see what I wanted to see from you. I'm gonna say that. Like I wanted to see who you are genuinely, and who you are as a person. And I'm really glad I saw that here in Sparks Camp.
Sana makatulong din yun sa pag-decide kung sino man ang magiging spark namin. Kasi I see a spark in him and a partner.
Huh?
Ha?
Time is up po. Bye. Bye.
Hi!
Hi, Aaron. Ang tagal kong pinag-isipan kung ano yung dapat kong sabihin kay Aaron. This whole camp, aside from lagi kita nakakausap, I got to know you like on a personal level. And then I also saw na you really poured your heart out. You showed the Aaron na hindi usually nakikita ng ibang tao. I want to thank you for that kasi it impacted me a lot. If like this is the last time that we are going to be able to talk to each other, at least I let him know how much impact he has given me. You were the first person who like made me feel comfortable na, oo nga, I've been putting my guard up like this whole time, and then during the time that we were talking during our spa date, na parang it's okay to let our guards down. And yeah, super na-appreciate ko yun.
I found myself gravitating towards him kasi he made me feel safe dito sa camp na to. And I appreciated that with Gabe.
Ano namang nararamdaman mo, Bong?
Naano kita, babe?
Bakit? Ang dami mong kinausap kagabi. Totoo.
Okay, talk show ko nga yung kagabi. Parang galit ka naman na ang dami kong kinausap.
Eme lang.
Hindi. Tropa kami niya.
Hi!
So
we didn't
you. Pinili ko si Dan kasi dahil sa energy niya binibigay niya sa akin while nasa camp ako. I guess because, to be honest, I feel like ikaw yung pinaka-totoo around. You're the realest person around.
That's such a big compliment.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you.
One more thing, yung nangyari nung pool party, he really stood up for me when I was kind of cornered. I appreciate you coming na parang, uy, why are you ganging up on Stanley?
Yeah, yung part na yun, parang I understand, parang I can see where both of you are coming from talaga. And I can see also na you're a very emotional person. And like, that's not a bad thing. Parang, it's really admirable na parang you put your heart out on your sleeve. Na talagang you're just there to express yourself. And I really admire that about you. He was very observant. Mga small things that he noticed in me, which I find flattering na sinabi niya.
Do you have a favorite Pokemon?
No.
You're not into Pokemon?
I'm not into
You're not into fake life?
No.
Ba't nilalaro mo, babe?
Ano eh.
Mga
Sarili ko.
Carl, that was really unexpected.
Hey.
What's up?
No, I just wanted to talk to you kasi, you know, like, we have gone on 2 dates in camp, pero not together. And I've always like been interested, like when I saw you nga, parang, I wanna get to talk to you. Last night, while we were by the pool, unexpectedly, we really hit it off last night.
Yeah, we got to talk.
Yeah, and I feel like we talked more, we had more time together sa pool than like when I had the date.
Really?
Just but I enjoyed it because it was
like
more
that.
casual.
Even the conversation.
Yeah. So it was nice to feel like I could make a connection with you, and I feel like we made a connection like stronger than other people in camp.
I'm really thankful kasi like I didn't expect us to like connect this way. Honestly, and then like just being on camp na parang sometimes I'm trying to figure out like how to approach you, like like kasi parang you're always like, I don't know, I feel like you're also observing people and then I'm observing people.
Yeah, that's true.
Na yun napapansin ko na parang we're just observing people, and then I'm trying to like understand na parang how am I gonna approach Carl ba? How am I gonna talk to him? Ganun. So like, and I wanted to meet him. And I'm really glad kasi nung sa pool, you asked to talk to me and we had like a one-on-one conversation. I felt like we really connected then.
Yeah, super.
For the whole time in camp, it never really crossed my mind that he was feeling that way towards me. Like, I really had no idea. And I appreciate it a lot.
Alex, let's go. And syempre, hindi na ako nagpatumpik-tumpik pa kay Alex na ako na dumiretso agad na chikahin siya. Yeah. Siya talaga yung gusto kong lang kausapin, honestly. I want to make this conversation na parang magpasalamat ako sa kanya.
Siguro, i-take ko na din itong opportunity to like say thank you to you for everything. Kasi parang from the start pa lang na you walk in, tapos nung nagkakilala na tayo, parang naging comfortable ako to be myself around you. So thank you for that. I want you to know na I'm always here to listen to you. I'm always here kung kailangan mo na kausap. Okay? Yun lang naman gusto ko sabihin na thank you for being you, na nagpakatotoo ka sa akin.
Kung ano man ang mangyayari dito, thankful ako sa napagsamahan namin.
I'm thankful kasi andito ka, kay text rate ko. Kasi sobrang rare lang yung may mga vibes ako, tapos same humor, everything. Tapos natutuwa din ako kasi yung sabi mo kanina, hindi ka nahihiya. So, para sa akin, na-feel mo na parang safe ka to be yourself.
Yeah.
So, thankful ako dahil you entrusted me that.
At the end of the day, irerespeto ko kung ano yung desisyon ni Kuya.
Wait, what is Kekisaurus?
Ito naman parang di ka naman bakla eh.
No, but what is the etymology?
Keki, Becky. Becky, Keki. Yung
Ah,
sword, wala, din
dagdag.
lang. Pwedeng Kekisaurus, pwedeng Nimasaur, pwedeng Bibasaur, pwede ding Sesame Keratin Smooth.
For today's challenge, maglalaro tayo ng luksong bakla.
Break it down.
Me? I chose to talk to Nick kasi we had a date and sobrang na-enjoy ko date namin.
What's up? How are you from last night's drinking session?
I had fun. Kaya lang parang we
You had
didn't
fun.
get
You had
to
too much.
interact
Yeah.
a lot. Kaya I wasn't able to properly thank you. Kasi in the camp, parang, yun nga, I really enjoyed our date.
I enjoyed it.
I really wanted to express my gratitude sa kanya and gano'n ako nag-enjoy to know him as a person. I was right na parang there was something more to your pretty face. And
Thank you.
yeah, I enjoyed it.
Like, I'm glad that we were able to talk and like know each other's perspectives and differences. We went on a date and Dan's very lovely. And I appreciate you so much because like I don't know if like when you said it, but parang your insecurity was you being soft. But I honestly appreciated that. Like, I love the soft people. Like, it's not something you should be ashamed of. It's like that, you know, that's you. You should really embrace it because like people will like you for that. I'm gonna say that.
It was nice talaga. Very wholesome, kilig, cute. For me, we have a connection already and I wanna see where it goes.
Okay, mauna. Should I talk about what happened last night? Or parang i-confirm ko ba na tama yung sinabi niya sa akin last night?
First of all, I'd like to thank you kasi about last night, I like how we resonated with each other. Kasi okay, nag-connect tayo and everything.
Okay, hindi ata nila alam na
Hindi nila alam na you were the guy I let go of.
Going back to what we did on the campsite, nung going down to the memory lane,
what happened during this event is there was someone there na ang nakamingle, gano'n. Para siyang one-night stand pero walang sexual nangyari.
Oh.
I didn't want to pursue the person.
I was that guy. Nahiya ko kasi akala ko nag-vibe tayo. Tapos akala ko it was enough to take you away from your traumas. To be with you. I thought it was enough. That hurt me. Tapos after we stopped talking, I keep asking myself where I did go wrong.
I'm so sorry kasi that time, okay, yung one night we were together back in the event, the morning after, parang turning point na hindi ko kaya, wait lang, something was happening and this is so much, I wasn't healed from my ex. It was trauma that made me do it and I'm so sorry. Hindi ko na-realize na yun pala yung gravity ng ginawa ko in the past. Nagulat lang ako. I felt sorry for him. Tapos medyo nakonsensya din ako.
Kung wala talaga tong camp na to, hindi ko siya kakausapin eh. Kinonfess mo na you didn't pursue me because you were trying to move on from a traumatic relationship.
Yes.
Tapos, wala. I was surprised lang to see you here because, ewan ko, kung sinabi mo lang yun na you didn't pursue me because of a traumatic relationship just to make me feel good or kasi nandun ako, ganun.
If we were to happen that night, I could have hurt you or broken you that time. I recently came out to my family. I wasn't initially accepted. Natatakot ako dun sa part na i-reject ko na naman siya or sabihin ko na hindi muna kasi hindi ako ready or hindi kita kaya ipakilala sa family ko. I'm scared for the person I'm going to have a sparks with or connect with. I don't want them to go through what I have to go through for years now. Hindi ko yung reason kung bakit hindi ko kaya mag-commit ng time yun. And I'm happy naman ngayon seeing you here. I think I'm ready.
Ako, thankful naman ako. Kasi, siguro not really about you. Pero thankful ako na include ka dito kasi, ayun, nagagawa natin. There were things left unsaid na hindi ko nasabi before. Na I guess, sana magkaroon ako ng chance soon na masabi sa kanya. I'm forgiving him because he had a good reason naman in some way. Do I trust him? Yes, pero not completely. I'm still 50-50.
After one-on-one date, ito na nga ang final bigayan ng mga sparks.
Good evening, campers!
Good evening, Mother!
I know how hard it is to find for an emotional connection, especially outside of this camp. Pero nakita ko sa inyo, sa mga mata ninyo, sa mga actions ninyo, na binuksan ninyo ang inyong mga sarili for that possibility of finding that spark. And with that, I am more than proud to be your mother, Sparker. Thank you so much for sharing yourselves, for showing your vulnerability, for opening your hearts to each and everyone in this camp. Dahil dyan, it's now time for you to reveal your final spark.
It has come to an end. Magsa-sparks reveal na kami in a while and I am super excited.
And for our final sparks reveal, we will do it face to face.
Lalo akong kinabahan kasi mas intimate to eh. Mas intimate na nandyan siya sa harap mo.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. So Gabe, are you ready to give your final spark?
Yes, Mother, I am ready to give my final spark. I'm confident enough to face who's gonna be my choice and to actually reveal to them that they are my choice.
I kind of expected that the person who would ask me to be his spark was Gabe. Because he was very clear about that.
Gabe,
Yes, mother.
what do you want to tell Aaron?
I just want to say na going into this camp, I thought I already had my guards down, but apparently not. I've learned so much in a few days here sa camp natin, and I realized na giving a spark is really more powerful than receiving one. Kasi you can give a spark, and it can mean na you're interested in this person or you wanted to start a relationship with this person. But also, giving a spark to someone can also symbolize na this is me saying thank you, that you deserve a 200% unconditional love. And out of all the campers here, I just wanted to say, Aaron, na ikaw yung napili ko para sabihin na you're worthy of love. I just want to say na I chose you. You deserve love. You deserve better. You are worth it. You are my son. I wanted to say everything that I wanted to say. It just came off so naturally and I was happy.
Sobrang nagpapasalamat ako nung nakilala ko. Kasi ikaw yung isa sa mga unang tao dito sa camp na to na who made me feel like I can open up. I appreciate you. I have to follow my gut feeling. You are not my spark.
Even if Aaron rejected me, I feel still super joyful.
Gabe and Aaron, I'm sorry it's not a mutual spark. But it doesn't mean that there's no possibility of becoming friends.
After this camp, I see myself hanging out with him a lot.
So go forth and cultivate this friendship.
I'm so proud of him as well for going with his guts and actually not being afraid to just put himself out there anymore.
I know that he will be as happy because he also deserves that love that he said.
Nat, the question is, handa ka na bang damhin ang pagbibigay ng final spark mo?
Yes po.
Okay, tuloy ko pa rin. Kaya ko to. When I saw Carl, I didn't really feel scared to let him know.
So, Carl. Out of all the campers here, I found na no matter what we're doing, no matter who we're around, no matter what I'm feeling, I always find that my eyes gravitate towards you. I don't know, to see if kung tumatawa ka rin or may reaction ka. And I think it's because it's because I've never felt so familiar to someone I just met. I've never felt so open to sharing about myself with a stranger. Everything you shared, the way you act, I really resonated with that. So that's why I think you are my spark.
I was proud of myself being so brave to say that.
Thank you so much for this. I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate you. But you are not my spark. Sorry.
Don't say sorry.
Okay.
It's okay. Can I get a hug?
Yeah, of course.
I wasn't shocked, but it hurt just a little bit.
I'm sorry, Nat. It's not a mutual spark.
I don't mind.
I was prepared to not receive a spark back.
Pero masarap pa rin bang mag-confess?
That felt really good.
Simula pa lang to, right?
Of course.
Of a wonderful friendship for both of you.
I felt like giving Carl my spark was important because that's how much I value our relationship, even if it's just a friendship.
Handa na ba ang puso mo to give your final spark?
Paparating na si Dan. Ayun na siya. He's walking and he's being cute as usual.
Why are you ganging up against that?
Hello.
Hi, Dan.
Didn't expect this.
Out of all the campers here, I think you're the most interesting. Well, I admit that if based on first impressions alone, I wouldn't have even gotten to this point. I saw that you're very competitive, you're very ambitious, you're very self-driven and kind-hearted person. And I also want to thank you for being my knight in shining armor.
No.
You are my spark.
Grabe, I don't know what to say. Thank you.
I was sincere, to be honest.
First of all, like, you're one of the persons I made like such an amazing connection with here in the camp. I super love what you stand for, how passionate you are about love, how you express your feelings when you think something's wrong. And you bring such an energy sa camp na fun, vibrant, and it wouldn't be the same without you. But unfortunately, you are not my spark.
I guess my spark is outside of this camp. Can you give me a hug at least?
Yeah, of course.
Medyo nasad ako, aminin ko.
I'm so sorry, Stanley. It's not a mutual spark.
It's okay, mother.
But what I love about you right now is you're optimistic and you're happy.
Yes, mother.
Cheer on.
I'm still hopeful. Kasi, hi sa mga nanonood, I'm here. Baka kayo yung spark ko, please.
So I hope when the person comes, that person is gonna treat him right and we'll see Stanley for who he really is.
Aaron, kamusta?
I know that I'm following my heart and I'm following my spark, so I'm ready. There was no turning back. I had to do it. For myself na rin.
And I'm happy that you're ready to give your final spark.
Yung atake mo sa mga Gemini.
Coming into this camp, mabigat yung puso ko. Kasi lahat ng relationships ko before didn't end up well for me. And in the end, naging guarded ako. The moment I met you though, it's a weird spark. It's a weird feeling. It was more like a zap. But regardless, I still felt something. And as the days went by, I got to know you. How mature you are, how you learn from your mistakes, and how much love you're willing to give. Because, Nick, you are my spark. Does Nick potentially see something in me, or is it just completely and utterly one-sided?
Aaron, in the short span of days that I've spent here and getting to know you better, all the doubts that I've had about you, the preconceived idea of Aaron, Aaron from social media, I feel like you've given me that answer, I was able to see you, to know you. And I appreciate how genuine and vulnerable you really are, and you truly are. And I'm really glad that with this opportunity in this camp, I got to know you so much better. But I'm sorry, Aaron. I am not your spark.
Can I hug you at least?
For sure.
Kahit umasa ako, I already knew. I already knew na hindi ako yung pipiliin niya. I kind of felt bad that I couldn't reciprocate it, but it's just that, for me, it wasn't enough to be a spark.
I'm sorry, Aaron. It's not a mutual spark.
I told myself coming into this camp that I want to open up my heart. And I did just exactly that.
Dan, handa ka na bang ibigay ang final spark mo?
Ready as I'll ever be. I was so nervous because I've never done that in my life. Yung mag-confess ng feelings. When it came to choosing who to give my spark, I really asked myself na, what is a spark? When I was deciding on who to give my final spark, I based it off on the camper who gave me like, who gave me like butterflies in my stomach, who gave me like parang that feeling of parang teenage crush, which I haven't felt in like a long time because I haven't been dating in law school and stuff. And you give me that. Tapos, I just get giddy. I get shy. I get nervous. I get excited when you're around. Ganon. More than that, parang I really admire your commitment in your craft, in staying active, staying healthy, your passions, all of that considered, I decided that you are my spark.
You were the first guy that chose me here in camp, and just like now, you never fail to compliment me every chance you get. And it's actually thanks to you that I was able to go on the 2 dates and technically won all the challenges.
You did.
But I feel like we didn't get enough time to make a stronger connection.
Yeah.
As much as I've had with other campers. Thank you for this, but you're not my spark.
Thank you.
Can I get a hug though?
Of course. I saw it coming. Like I didn't hope talaga.
I'm sorry, Dan. It's not a mutual spark.
I know. And it wasn't as bad naman pala. You know, parang sometimes it's also nice to let the other people know what you're feeling even though you're not expecting the same kind of response.
Oh, definitely. Both of you make a great team, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Basta ang mahalaga, alam niyo sa isa't isa na pag magkasama kayo, you'll always win.
Yeah.
I love that.
Okay? Carl, are you ready to give your final spark?
More than ready.
When I was walking towards the bonfire and saw Carl there, like in my head, like, oh my God, wow, okay.
I know we just talked recently and we didn't have that much time together, but I've been curious about you the moment you stepped into camp. I've learned a lot here because of our friends, and I came to realize that sometimes it's not about how much time we have, but the quality of the time we spent together. And I'm so happy that we were able to talk by the pool. So, you are my spark.
Coming here, honestly, I didn't know if I would be able to like people in a sense that is more than a friendship, you know. And then I wasn't really sure if I was ready for anyone and if I'm ready to be in a relationship again. But then, you know, some things, like sabi nga nila, it's the unexpected things that happen to be the best. And honestly didn't know that you had your eyes on me. And it was so nice that we got to talk by the pool because I had no idea that you were looking at me the whole time. And Carl, you're my spark. I'm just really happy that it all worked out. Like, out of everybody, it's Carl, someone who's really mature, and overall, I'm just really happy I had a mutual spark.
Carl and Nick, it's a mutual spark. Congratulations. This is unexpected. But I guess it is in the unexpected that brings beautiful sparks, right?
Yeah. Carl just happened to be that unexpected thing. I'm just happy, even though we didn't get the chance to date, he liked me that much to become my spark.
I'm so happy for both of you. May you cultivate this beautiful spark. At sana itong spark na to maging fireworks siya eventually. So congratulations, Nick and Carl. I'm happy for you.
It's not really like the amount of time you spend with someone, it's the quality that you have with them.
Hi po. Anong nararamdaman mo at this point? Are you ready to give your spark?
Nung dumating si Alex, parang lalo akong kinabahan, Day.
Hi, Alex.
Hello. Ang pumasok sa isip ko, ano ba yung naging journey namin? Ano ba yung mga pinagdaanan namin?
Nung unang araw pa lang, ang dami na nating similarities. Nag-bond na tayo. Unang game pa lang, pinili mo na ako. Ewan ko. Basta, hindi ko inasahan yon. Itong spark na to, hindi siya naging madali for me. Kasi, ang daming kompetisyon. Ang daming, siguro may gusto magbigay sa'yo nito kasi you're worthy of this spark. Worthy ka na mabigyan nito. And, mahirap din kasi, natatakot ako honestly na ma-reject. Pero, at the end of the day, ang naging deciding factor para ibigay ko to sa'yo ay yung puso ko. And ang sinasabi ng puso ko, ikaw. And dahil dyan, Alex, you are my spark.
Buong katulad nga ng sinabi mo since first day. Ewan ko, I just got the vibe that we clicked agad.
So, kung napapansin mo nga kahit away yung mga jokes mo, I laugh because the same way you do for me, you include me. Katulad ng mga sinasabi mo sa Moment of Truth, yung nasasaktan ka ng mga ex mo, straight. I think you deserve someone who will give their heart to you wholeheartedly, 100% without conditions. Pero Bong, hindi ako yung taong yun. So Bong, sorry, you are not my spark. Pag face-to-face, syempre you're dealing with real emotions, real-time emotions. So it was a hard thing to do.
I'm so sorry, Bo. It's not a mutual spark. But I love the fact that you opened your heart to the possibility, whether it be a positive or a negative reaction, you were brave. And that courage, dalhin mo yan sa paglabas mo dito sa Sparks Camp. This rejection does not define your worth. Alex, thank you for being honest. And thank you for telling Bong that he is worthy of love.
Gay people like Bong who are flamboyant and soft, I think they deserve all the love in the world.
At the end of the day, nagpakatotoo ako. Pinakita ko kung sino talaga ako kay Alex. Kung hindi mo man ako bibigyan ng spark o hindi, at least alam ko nagpakatotoo ako.
I want to hug.
Thank you for being honest.
Umiyak ako, dinamdam ko, move forward tayo, lalabas tayo ng Sparks Camp ng masaya.
Now, Alex, are you ready to give your spark?
Yes. At that very last moment, I had anxiety. I was really 50-50 na, feeling ko hindi niya talaga pipiliin. Inisip ko na lang, basta sasabihin ko, despite na kung pipiliin niya man ako o hindi, because I deserve to tell my feelings. Justin, yeah, you stood out for me. Because throughout the very little interactions we had in the cab, I've come to know more about you. The list of things lovable and unlovable about you, it expanded. I've come to know more about you and even the reason why we stopped talking, the reason why you stopped pursuing me. I think maybe if I've been mature enough to tell you that I'm willing to wait, to let you heal, but I wasn't. And maybe the reason why I started ghosting people is because I'm afraid to meet people like you. Again, it seems like the universe played a trick on us and had us meet. Yeah. To be honest, I'm still scared because I don't know how this will work outside the camp. But I'm confident and I'm willing to try. Justin, you are my spark.
Remember this band that I took off from you?
Yes.
The night of December 2nd. The night that I let go of you. Because I wasn't healed from whatever I was healing from that time. I saw you again, and now I want, it's the first time I felt that I want to keep somebody. And it's so surprising to keep someone who I've let go in the past. And it feels beautiful and magical at the same time. But I'm also really sorry for what I did before. I hope we can make amends and do it better this time again.
Okay.
So I'm giving my spark because you are my spark.
I was more than overjoyed kasi parang na-confirm ko sa sarili ko na okay, baka nga nag-iba na talaga tong taong to and he's open na.
Justin, it's a mutual spark.
I felt like everything in the entire universe is aligning.
It was like the universe put it into place. So yeah, it's like a fairy tale.
Justin, wag mo nang pakawalan si Alex, okay?
Makinig ka kay mother.
And Alex, always value whatever heart you have kasi napakabuti ng puso mo.
I think I'll get it right this time kasi alam ko sa sarili ko na I'm more mature than before. And Justin reassured me naman na he grew from before.
Now, do enjoy your moment.
This camp helped me to continue whatever we had.
It's the main thing that brought us together. If it wasn't for Sparks Camp, I'd never see him again.
I'm glad that we made this connection here.
We talked about it at the
Yeah.
pool na parang you go to Cebu anyway. And I said
Yeah.
na I would go to Cebu and we could hang out.
Yeah, definitely. And whenever you're here, just let me know when you're here. Then I'll see you.
Sure.
In the end, some of the campers were able to find their mutual spark. While for some, they still need to chase for their spark in the right time. Maraming salamat sa pagsama ninyo dito sa aming campsite. Malay nyo, kayo naman ang makahanap ng sarili ninyong spark. So, go out, be confident, and be brave. Because in the end, love and kilig always win. So wherever you are in the world, let the sparks fly!
My Sparks Camp journey, it's unlike any other camps I've been.
Also, coming into this camp kasi, I wasn't really expecting anything,
Pumasok ako dito sa Sparks Camp with an open heart.
It is now time to let go of your inhibitions and put your guards down.
I'm really grateful for how those little decisions I had in my life led me to this moment.
I wanted to take the risk, and it paid off.
I think the most value na nakuha ko dito sa Sparks Camp is getting to know myself more. Mas nawala yung insecurities ko. Mas naging secure ako sa sarili ko.
Na-realize ko na ganito pala ako, pag magmamahal ako, totoo talaga ako. Hindi ako plastikan. Kung ano ako, ganun ako magmahal talaga sa'yo.
It's okay to give unconditional love again at 200%.
Mas naging confident ako na kaya akong magbigay ng love without expecting anything in return.
The person who entered this camp is different from the person who's going to leave this camp.
Lalabas ako dito sa Sparks Camp na natutunan kong paano ako magmahal ulit.
What makes Sparks Camp different is you're surrounded by your community.
Interacting with a camp of 10 guys with similar yet different and unique experiences. That there's a lot of room for growth for everyone.
We have different stories, we came from different places. But at the end of the day, the Sparks Camp really culminated this environment where we could share and not be judged. And it just feels very liberating. It feels safe. It feels like you belong.
I'm glad that my interactions here have secured me at least 9 friendships that will last a lifetime.
nakabuo tayo ng pamilya, nakabuo tayo ng pagmamahal sa buong grupo.
I'm so happy na during this camp, and I'm excited of what's to come after this.
This is a start of something beautiful.
Dahan-dahan lang, walang pakialam sa mundo na sa ating dalawa. Di magkawala, ang daming nagiba sa dulo na tayong dalawa. Dahan-dahan lang, walang pakialam